First opportunity to be together under a new name again. Firsts don't happen very often in your life. First night of many, many years ahead, and a lot of stories. We've written some great history together, but I'll tell you, our best days are ahead of us. I just want to tell you guys I love you. I'm proud of you. So cheers, and let's be great.
Cheers. Cheers.
This was kind of our week one into the new office building, and so we wanted to take the team out and celebrate, make sure everybody knows how much we appreciate everything that's happened in the new.
The personality of the new brand is going to be excitement above all else, because we're all here, we're all excited to work. You know, whatever presents the best opportunity for us at the time, that's what this new brand is going to be all about.
From a naming perspective, the name wasn't about a lot of people. And Mike Lind is, you know, one of my best friends and an esteemed partner, and it really is a testament to him that he didn't want this to be about him either. He really wants to recognize that this is about a bunch of people.
Kairoi. By definition, Kairoi is a time when conditions are right for the accomplishment of a crucial action, the opportune and decisive moment.
I added Kairoi just because I thought it was unique.
I had Kairoi.
Yeah, I had Kairoi too.
I had Kairoi.
Part of our process.
A brand grows into a name,
Yeah.
so people will know the name regardless of what they choose.
Yeah.
I feel confident that they would all be fine.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
hard to be like, this is my one favorite. I like Kairoi because there's no other word to describe that.
Right.
Like there's literally, that's the definition for that experience.
Yeah.
A lot has happened this year since the brand launch. We've got used to operating under the Kairoi name, which has been great. We've had a lot of successes on the operations side, which has been fantastic. We've had successes on the investment side. I know the development side has also been doing very, very well. A lot of the year has really been spent putting in place process and procedure around all the things that we do, and you know, in certain cases, even reimagining some of the things that we've done a certain way for many, many years. The other thing that we've done is, you know, brought along our investors and clients with the adjustments, and then we've finally brought in many great new team members, and you know, are assimilating those guys into the team, and you know, learning how to all work together.
The Kairoi branding is going, in my view, really, really well. You know, we've spent this past year going out. We do a lot of talking. You know, we'll do speaker panels. We'll do just meetings with clients, investors, lenders. And they ask the story, you know, what is Kairoi? I know you guys changed your name. Tell me about it. What is this? And it's been really fun to watch them as you kind of tell them the history of Kairoi, what the word means, how it's moments in time when opportunities present themselves, and it's our job to capture those opportunities. They get it, and they go, well, gosh, in one word, you're able to capture what you guys go out and do every day. That's fantastic.
Since November of last year, we've signed a lease for new office space, knock on wood. Sometime right after Thanksgiving, we'll be in our new space, which we're all excited about. We spent the last year in what I dubbed the treehouse, you know, our open concept office, really getting to know one another. You know, the challenges of trying to find conference rooms for the litany of calls that, you know, that everybody didn't to be bothered with is, you know, created a lot of fun. You know, when Jim Brunner stands up on a chair and, you know, announces that the accounting department's, you know, being too raucous, you know, just what that does for, you know, connectivity and spirit is really pretty special.
I mean, since we launched the brand back in December, it's been a sprint really across every different one of our divisions. We've acquired almost $200 million worth of real estate. We've launched or are launching some of the biggest projects in our history. And probably what I'm most proud of is we've built an organization of about 200 people in short order that are phenomenal human beings.
So what inspires me is just seeing the next big project they're gonna build and watching it go from a piece of dirt to this huge structure that costs millions and millions of dollars. It's just amazing to be a part of.
The one probably biggest moment that I've seen happen this year that is huge, and it might even be considered a Kairoi moment. You know, you have a series of smaller Kairoi moments, but then you have some really big ones too. I give all the credit to Tyler Sibley in our development group, but he managed to lock down one of the most cantankerous land sellers in the history of the planet to put under contract one of the best sites in Denver, Colorado. It will be the building that you're going to look at every time they pan the city of Denver on Monday Night Football. I mean, so that right there is an awesome responsibility. If we go out and build something that looks like crap, we're going to be pretty embarrassed on Monday nights. But if we build something great, it'll be the story that everybody will remember. And that's a Kairoi experience right there.
Opportunity is what inspires me most about Kairoi. I mean, I think, you look back here at the pictures on the wall, kind of coupled with the fact that we're providing homes for these people. It's no place like home is an easy thing to say, but really a hard thing to do. And I think that, the pictures behind, us here are just, a true example of how could you not be inspired by looking at that stuff and trying to create those type of environments and places for, our future residents to live and call home.
It's fun to create housing for people, and it makes you feel good, like you're doing something that impacts a person's life. And here at Kairoi, there's a lot of really good people. Mike, Sam, Daniel, Madison, the rest of the team. And just being around good people while you're doing something that, kind of inspires you and makes you feel good about it is, a good reason to do anything.
What inspires me most about Kairoi and the new spinoff is they're really starting to care for their employees. It's a different feeling. They're adding a lot more benefits that really play a big role in their employees' lives. More vacation time, tuition reimbursement, a little bit better health care, dental care.
They also ask for a lot of the employees' opinions. They send out surveys and they want to know what they can do to make us feel better. So that's one of my favorite parts of it.
And I would say the opportunity they give their employees, a lot of opportunity to grow and advance within the company. So.
The first thing that's going to happen for us, hopefully even before any of this footage is seen, is that we'll move into our new offices. I am excited to give that gift to our team and employees. They deserve it. They've earned it. And I want to create an environment that, working from home, that just doesn't work. It just doesn't. You got to be collaborative. You have to be able to be in the environment to feel the energy and bounce ideas off each other. And the open office environment's tough to be. It's tough to collaborate in. It's tough to be productive in because it's loud sometimes, and especially amongst passionate people. And so, really excited for that and for people to be able to settle in a little bit. So I think that's what's next. In addition to that, we're launching our third-party management initiative. That's headed up by Ms. Carrie Warren and Tammy Freiling. And so, that's a huge responsibility for us. Very important that we ace it and get it right. And I know they're ready to go.
Well, I think right now what it's like to work with the Kairoi team and all of our folks here in the office, it's we experience it every day in the temporary office. The temporary office, it's like one big open meeting all day long. And it's been a lot of fun. I know that me and I know everybody else is ready to move on from it, but it's been a lot of fun and it's been great.
If someone's having a party, like cutting up, then like the whole office will get involved, and it's a riot sometimes, but it's fun. But we also work hard.
If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. We spend so much time during the day, with the people that we work with, and life is meant to be fun. And so even though we're in property management, and sometimes, it's not always fun, it's hard, right? It's someone's home, and so it's very personal, and I think we're all very passionate about that and the sense of how important it is because it's someone's home. Mm-hmm. And so when things are going maybe not like we expected, that can be a hard day for everyone because we all genuinely care. And so that sense of enthusiasm that we try to carry throughout is really important because we want to have a good time, we want to spend time with each other, and we want to make sure that coming to work is enjoyable. I posted something on LinkedIn last week and it said, basically, most people dread Sunday evenings, right? It's like you go, oh my gosh, tomorrow's Monday. And for me and for our teams, it's like, Monday's good. Like, come to a company that's looking forward to your Monday.
I actually wake up in the morning and like to leave my house to come here. I love my family, but that's kind of what I feel like coming here already is family too. they're awesome. But again, she says fast, and I love that. Like, I mean, it doesn't feel like work.
I think a day in the life of Kairoi is very interesting. It's not one that are the same. There's no 2 days that are ever repeated, which is a great experience. Some days you have a great inspirational speech from Mr. Bruner, who jumps up on his desk or will call out somebody for something great they have done. And that is probably one of the highlights of my days when that happens. Or, you know, everybody's kind of on, like Wayne said, everybody's on calls and you hear the echoes, and it sounds like there's 800 people in our little kind of temporary office, and you walk in and everyone's like, you know, hey, hold on 1 second, and kind of coming around the corner. But the day in the life is very interesting. It's something that I've never experienced before, but I'm grateful for the opportunities that are ahead of us, because I know we're ahead at great things in the future.
It's an environment in which you work, you give it 120%, and you give it the day and the time that you need to give it. And it's fast paced. It's almost never ending, but that's okay, because you do get to go home every night at midnight. And I'm joking. And the biggest thing about it is that you, every day when you go home, you know you've made a difference.
The people at Kairoi are passionate, they're high energy, they're high integrity. I'll tell you, the people at Kairoi are my favorite thing about what we do. We're in the real estate business and we make money in real estate, but for me, it's all about the people. A day in the life at Kairoi is hectic. It's a blur. It's impossible to remember, but I'll tell you, it's fun. You know, it's stressful, but it's fun. It's not always fun for my family, and I love them for that. I love them that they let me come and expend myself here and come home, you know, tired and short on brain power and emotion. And because, you know, when you're here, it's all in, and it's nonstop, and it's a blast.
How are you able to do what you do every day at Kairoi? And the answer to that question is very easy. First and foremost, it's the support I get from home. And what I can tell you is I know that I would not be able to wake up every day and go do what I do without having awesome support at home from my wife, my kids. And what I also know is that every one of us here at Kairoi, all 200 associates, almost all of them have families at home. You know, they've got young kids. They're balancing the challenges of being a professional with being a mom or a dad or a brother or sister or even a son or daughter. I mean, I watch people have to manage life and manage work, and it's hard. And what I know is that we have people who have awesome support at home, and that's huge. And if I could thank anybody, it's not only the 200 associates that are here every day coming and grinding it out with me, it's all their family that's supporting them at home, because I know without that support, they wouldn't be able to come and do what they do here, and we wouldn't be successful as an organization without that support.
I think for the Kairoi associates to be able to do what they do on a daily basis all comes to balance. Well, not really balance, more full integration. We have to be, 110% every day at work, and some of us, like myself, working moms, we also have to be 110% when we leave the office too. So that requires us to be high energy in both environments, and in order to do that, we really have to have the support from our family and our spouses. So really we have, our Kairoi family that we probably spend more hours with during the week, and then, our real family that we go home to, that we're able to accomplish what we can because of the support that they provide.
I know with any growing business, it demands quite a bit of time, from all of us. I know personally, it's certainly there've certainly been sacrifices made. My wife's made sacrifices, my children, and I know that I've seen other folks and can get comfortable with the fact that everybody's had to do the same. And so I did, kind of want to take a moment, really thank, all the teammates here and all the spouses for the sacrifice that they made for the business. And I know that it's all of our jobs collectively to make that sacrifice pay off.
Three words to describe the team at Kairoi. I think we're selfless. I think everybody gives whatever it takes to get the job done. Right? I think that there's you put the team before yourself here at Kairoi. I mean, we're all looking to make the most successful opportunistic investments that we can make
Three words that describe the people I work for are fun, smart, energetic.
Let's see, 3 words that I would use to describe the people that I work with here at Kairoi. I would say, going back and using some of our words,
Right.
I think collaboration is big. We work together. We spend a lot of time trying to determine what the right thing to do and how to do it, which I think is great. And then move forward. We're also willing to step back if we need to and think about it again. I think integrity, that's one thing, working with an organization and knowing that everybody that's here is doing things for the right reason, and having faith in that enables me to be able to do my job without thinking twice about what somebody else is doing, which helps a lot.
The people at Kairoi, they are fun, they're engaged, they are happy about being where they are, and you feel that.
I think the 3 words that would describe the people at Kairoi would be collaborative, enthusiastic, and I guess helpful is the same as collaborative. So I'll go with enjoyable.
3 words that I would use would be dedication, exciting, they're very motivated, sometimes loud.
I think one word kind of used across the board is remarkable, and I think remarkable says a lot of words in one, and that's having to do with motivated, like she said, just pushing forward. Just everybody wants to be part of a team. I think it's pretty awesome.
A word that I would use to describe just everyone at Kairoi, I think, is excellence. I definitely think that everyone is always striving to be the best that they can be, just day in and day out, no matter what they're doing.
The 3 qualities of the employees at Kairoi and the leadership is fun, teamwork, and hardworking.
The 3 words that describe Kairoi, the people at Kairoi, are awesome, awesome, and awesome.
3 words to describe the people at Kairoi. Dedicated, driven, special.
Perfect. It syncs the cameras.
Wow.
Just one. Just so y'all can see.
Oh goodness, 3 words to explain the leaders at Kairoi. I don't know if we could say this. No, I'm teasing. We can. Is there something? What were some of the questions y'all asked Daniel? I want to know that one.
That was a long.
Oh, was it? No.
It was.
Did he say grind a lot?
He did say grind.
He did say grind.
Oh, he did say one time.
One time. Hustle, I think he said.
Hustle. I like hustle.
Hustle's a good word.
Hustle's a good
I got
word.
one for y'all. What is the word Kairoi?
Oh, moments in time when opportunities are seized.
The word
Oh, sorry.
Okay, didn't y'all film the whole making of this word?
Now I'm like, I got lost there.
Seizing the opportunity of the moment.
It's the opportunity to seize the moment.
Or the opportunity to seize the moment.
Right.
Or in time, there are moments where you have opportunities to seize the moment.
I believe Kairoi means to seize the moment in time.
Huh?
I think the word Kairoi means seizing opportunities. There's something very close to that.
Kairoi means Greek, and I had my training not very long ago, and I should know this, but with that camera, I can't say it.
Is it okay to look at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all can kind of look at each other.
Alright.
Wall. There's a wall.
I can name the Kairoi core values.
Okay.
I should be able
Go ahead
to,
and
because I helped create them.
3 of the 9 Kairoi
3 of the 9 Kairoi values: legacy, enthusiasm.
There was an O, right?
There was an O.
Outstanding?
Sure.
Maybe
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Because we seize them.
3. Professionalism. Understanding, responsibility, and enthusiasm.
What she said.
Integrity.
Collaboration.
Professionalism.
Enthusiasm.
I don't know. I thought I had one. I lost it.
I know what it spells. I think it spells like logic or pure or
Pure
some...
logic, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like half right.
3 of the 9 core values are opportunity, growth, and
Enthusiasm.
there you go.
Yeah, I think as a whole, our team's young, beautiful, and energetic. That's Kairoi as a whole.
Which team is that?
The whole team.
Oh, Kairoi as a whole. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
just acquisitions.
You know what the word Kairoi means?
Well, yeah, it's the name of a Japanese restaurant, right?
Thought it was a Dubai private equity firm.
Could be. Maybe it's a Dubai private equity firm that owns a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah, maybe go ahead and give it to me kindergarten style. Make sure I don't screw this up.
Can you name 3 of the 9 Kairoi core values?
You know, they didn't say this was going to be a test. I'm feeling a way about that.
Well, it's probably grind, and grind.
I'm really going to have to go with that because he's been here longer than I have.
No? You probably got the 2 quietest people right here at the same time, so there was no talking over each other or anything else.
What inspires me most about Kairoi is... Sorry, I just think of Jasper. He's like every 2 weeks. That's what inspires me.
Every 2 weeks, I get a check, and it's got Kairoi right on it, and my name.
Whoops.
No, it's good. It was good.
Can we cut like from the before? Okay.
What inspired me to come work for
Charles? That's a hard question.
And describe a day in the life at Kairoi.
Just look at my desk. These are the priorities for the day.
You handle work-life balance.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
One of our favorite happy hours is Wurzbach Ice House. It's fun and it's cheap.
Well, we like to celebrate a close or a purchase with a shot.
We like to celebrate anything. The people at Kairoi, they're a little loopy. That's what I like about them. There's really not a whole lot of filter when we're ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you told me I could be relaxed, that means now I can talk like this, right?
Good job.
Thanks. We should high five each other.
I know, right?
That
That's awesome.
was good.
That was really good.